Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Swilight TV, man. We got a live coming for you today, man. YSL, man. Rico trial, man. Hoping everybody having a blessed day today. We back at it, y'all.
The defense is going to have some objections to that video, so I didn't know if you wanted to take that up before Mr. Copeland comes in.
How long is the video?
There's gonna be two videos, Your Honor, and they're only each one is 17 seconds, one might be like 10 seconds.
All right. Can you identify them for the record? So,
Yes, Your Honor. This one will be State's Exhibit 347 Yankee and 343 Yankee.
347 Yankee, and what's the other one?
343 Yankee.
All right. Let me see states, play for me states 347 Yankee, please.
I'm Miss Nigeria.
All right.
You said 347 Yankee first.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, this is my attire for the day. You know, this is how I'm swagging on a bitch and a boyfriend. You can get it. Got my younger with me. You deal what I'm saying? Just the motherfucking booties, how we do it, nigga. Dollar White Production. Hi. Yeah.
Was that it?
Yes, Your Honor. That's the first one. Yes.
That's 347 Yankee. All right. Let me take it by the numbers then. Mr. Sharp, what's your objection? All right, Mr. Steele, do you have an objection, sir? Yeah. What's the basis, sir?
I would ask for the basis of the reason that's being sought to be admitted under what ground, because I'm going to object to cumulative if it's association. I'm going to object to relevance because I don't know what the relevance of saying this is the attire for the day. And then there's commentary under the right of 347Y. It's written words, which I would object to as well.
On what basis for the words?
It's a social media posting on a person's account, which this court pronounced Scarfax, and it's not Jeffrey Williams' account. He didn't write those words. They're unknown people. Demikian Garlington account is my.
So is it, what's the basis for for the third base for your objection? Okay, for the writing.
And then for the rest of it is,
I heard relevance,
yeah,
cumulative, and hearsay. Is that it?
I would hope so. If I
Okay.
And then, of course, the reason I say cumulative, there's been detectives with an S who are allegedly in association here on the indictment. There's been other witnesses identifying people who are part of the indictment that allegedly are part of a crime conspiracy. There is, this witness has already said who he associates with and identified a series of pictures. There's numerous, I don't know the number. There's numerous pictures showing associations. I just don't know when there's enough. I've objected to cumulative. I know you gave me a continuing objection, but at some point, it just seems like a waste of time on the board.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, state wish to respond. Three bases: relevance, cumulative, and hearsay.
Yes, Your Honor. As to the hearsay, Your Honor, the state has no objection with removing the information on the side as done previously.
All right. Well, that's done. That's one basis. I'll sustain that part of the objection. Okay, so what about the other two, relevance and cumulative?
As to relevance, Your Honor, again, this is direct evidence of the nature of the relationship of several individuals on this indictment. Inside of this video is Mr. Williams, Mr. Copeland, Mr. Arnold, are in this video, and it shows their association together. We have pictures, but this is them. Oh, and Dolly White, who's going to be who we.
But stay off of them social media, man. They got everybody's shit, man. Let's go.
Heard about as far as the Lil Wayne bus shooting, and we should hear more about Miss White as the rest of this particular act develops, Your Honor. It shows the relationship of these parties together. The defense has been that Mr. Copeland is not really a friend of Mr. Williams. He is a friend of, I believe, from opening statement, a friend of Demikian Garlington. And again, this shows that that's a contradiction to that this is Mr. Williams in his home, it appears, or someone's home, let me say that. And it shows the nature of their relationship. And so we think that it's relevant. It's not cumulative, Your Honor, because this is not new. This is not the same evidence as the pictures. This is different evidence. One, it's a video. And two, that this would be analogous that if we have evidence of a murder, we can bring in different pieces of evidence. And this is a different piece of evidence. This is video evidence showing the nature of their relationship.
All right, ma'am. Anybody else have an objection? Okay, I'm going to admit states 347 Yankee over objection, Mr. Steele and Mr. Steele in particular. I'll just make it a continuing objection.
And we're still continuing, and I hope, I was under the belief for cumulative for all association.
No, I'm not giving you, I mean, I'm overruling the objection. I've sustained it as to hearsay, but I'm going to admit relevant, it's relevant, and it's not cumulative at this point. So, okay. All right. Can I see 343 Yankee, please?
Fuck you, pussy. All right, better than you. Yeah, we got a turbulent out here.
Okay, Mr. Sharp, do you have an objection for 343 Yankee?
I do. I
All
have
right, and the basis
several
of that,
objections.
okay, the bases of that objection, sir?
Okay, well, can I just describe what I see first? Because I think it's important that we just talk about what we're seeing. I believe that to be Mr. Kendrick in the foreground right now, Mr. Copeland in the background. Mr. Copeland says F-U-P-U-S-S-Y, and it's something that I can't decipher afterwards.
Shout out to all the folks on the road watching, man. Let go.
Then the camera pans to another gentleman who I believe may be Martinez Arnold. He says to my ears, we have a target on our heads. And then, and he also uses what I believe to be drugs. And then it goes to other individuals. I believe I saw Quindarius Zachary present as well. So I have several objections. First of all, what Mr. Arnold, or the person I believe to be Mr. Arnold, says is hearsay, and it violates the confrontation clause. He is not on the witness stand. I do not anticipate him taking the witness stand. Him saying we have a target on our heads is a statement that violates both the confrontation clause and the hearsay rules. It's clearly not any sort of co-conspirator statement. Also, regarding the video and audio as a whole, I guess the state would argue that it's relevant to show association. I think that's already been established. I think that's cumulative. I think the probative value of that at this point, and the marginal probative value after all the other evidence to show association is minimal. Compare that with the prejudicial effect, which is these gentlemen being around and engaging in drug use, the profanity, the different things of that nature. I think that the prejudicial effect and the unfair prejudice substantially outweighs any probative value from this video. However, Your Honor, if Your Honor were to find that it's relevant to show association, which I would argue is the only possible relevance, then my concerns could easily be alleviated by admitting the video and not the audio, and therefore it would cure the hearsay and confrontation clause concerns from the audio and what is said by a non-testifying declarant.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, state.
So first, Your Honor, as to the confrontation clause, Your Honor, this is not a testimonial statement and made to law enforcement. So this would not be a confrontation clause issue, Your Honor. As noted, this is a statement by a party opponent.
How's Mr. Arnold a party opponent? Just tell me.
Because he's on the indictment, Your Honor. He is a previous co-defendant in this case. Although he's pled, he's still a party opponent.
So you're saying his statements are admission by a party opponent?
Yes, his statement being admission by a party opponent.
Okay.
As far as what Mr. Copeland says, F-U-P-U-S-S-Y, Your Honor, the probative value or prejudicial nature of that cursing, we've admitted songs at this point that have cursing in it. So I don't know how prejudicial that particular line would be. Mr. Copeland is the current witness on the stand, so they want to cross him on his use of language. They can do that, but don't believe that in and of itself should keep this video out. As it relates to the smoking of the cigarette, we don't know what that is. It looks like a cigar. So it would be speculative to believe that it's drugs or anything else because we don't know. I didn't see in that video a bag of marijuana sitting around anywhere, so we don't know what it is. So it'd be speculative to determine if that is any type of drugs or illegal substance, Your Honor. Also, this could be an adoptive admission as to Mr. Kendrick. If it is what Mr. Arnold says, that we have a target on our backs, At no point in time did Mr. Kendrick, who is the holder of the video, deny that statement at all. An adoptive admission is admission by silence. An admission by silence may be created against a party who remains silent in the face, and this is of an accusation. Such admissions are proved up when the opponent establishes the following elements. At a prior time, someone made an accusation. We believe that we have a target on our back is an accusation. Then Mr. Kendrick's failure to say anything to it would be an adoptive admission to that statement. But again, we have a target on our back. It's something that a party opponent states, and that would be relevant. This video was taken in 2014, which is in and around the time of the beef that we believe the beef may have started between If Gang and YSL. And so that would be relevant information for the jurors to hear as well.
Anybody else have an objection before Mr. Sharp? Before I let you respond again, Mr. Sharp, just wait a second. Mr. Weinstein, do you have an objection?
I just wanted to make one statement regarding Mr. Kendrick allegedly holding the camera that entire time. If you watch the video, you can see that there is a jump cut in this video.
What is this?
Jump cut. And there's a part where there's an incongruity in the video, and it's prior to the person who allegedly says there's a price on our head. If you watch it again, you can see. So the fact. Are
you saying it's spliced or it's too?
Or
is that a jump? Is that what a jump cut is? Or
it stopped and started again or something. You can watch it when you see it. I'm not saying the state spliced it. I'm just saying it looks at one point like the video stopped and then started again. So while it looks like Mr. Kendrick is doing a selfie video here, when you watch it play all the way through, and it's only 17 seconds.
Sounds like the end of the video, y'all.
All the way through before it goes to the individual that makes the statement about the price on the head. It's not at all in evidence that Mr. Kendrick is holding the camera then.
all right.
Your Honor.
So what's your specific objection? That being
the allegation that Mr. Kendrick has adopted that statement because he's holding the camera and did not disavow it.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Thank you. All right, Mr. Steele, and then Mr. Shard again.
Your Honor, there's not a case I can find that a person in Mr. Arnold's position would be a party opponent. He's indicted. He has cut a agreement that this court sentenced him under, and he is no longer a party here. So
he's still on the indictment, though, right?
yeah. So I can't find any case that says the fact that a human being, an indictment is hearsay. It is the district attorney's allegations. It is total rank hearsay under Brown versus State, which we discussed earlier.
Yes, sir.
So I disagree strongly, and I just can't find it. If someone has it and I'm wrong, I want to learn, but I can't find anything that supports what the state says about this is a statement of a party opponent.
All right.
He did not resolve his case, but he is on the indictment. I still can't. He's not here. The party, and then generally we get a 105 instruction, 24-1-105 instruction.
You may still get one at some point in time, but not now. Okay. All right. Sir, anything else?
Not on that issue.
Okay. All right. Mr. Sharp?
I mean, I agree with Mr. Steele, but with Winfrey, but this is one step further because he's not a party opponent. Yes, it's a little absurd to say he's a party opponent to the state right now. He signed a plea deal with the state to testify. He signed declarations written by the state. He's not a party opponent, but more importantly, while he is on the indictment is no longer pending against him. He has resolved the case.
But I don't think that makes a difference as to whether or not, I mean, you can still be on the indictment. You can resolve your case and conversation still could be, theoretically admissible as to others. So, but I'll hear from the state, but that's not my understanding, Mr. Sharp.
Football game and the time runs out in the fourth quarter. The other team's no longer your opponent. He does not have a pending case. There's nothing going on.
While that may be true.
And there's no.
While that may be true, but I still think the statement can be used against, it can be used for other purposes.
Can I just
So-
respond to the adoptive admission? We have a target on our heads is not an accusation. Okay, that's not something that would clearly elicit the response of Mr. Kendrick to say, oh, well, hold on, you're saying something about me, so let me clear that up. That's what adoptive admissions are. You say something and then about me, and then I have to clear it up, or it's assumed that I agree with it. That's not even close to what adoptive admissions are.
All right, thank you. State anything else?
One additional, Your Honor, this also could be considered a co-conspirator statement as a part of the larger conspiracy of the gang of YSL. Again, this is in November of 2014, where we believe the beef between YSL and If Gang is beginning to arise and heat up. And so the fact that he says, we have a target on our back, the we will argue is YSL, and the our is the YSL. And therefore, this statement could come in to show the larger conspiracy, which would be the gang conspiracy as well.
And to be a statement, a co-conspirator statement, it would have to be in furtherance of the conspiracy. There's nothing about that statement that would indicate at all that is furthering any conspiracy.
But that's a jury question.
Well, no, it's not.
That's,
Judge.
well, remember what I told you earlier, during the trial, this proceeding. At this point in time, there is evidence that's been presented by the state to show that there potentially may be a conspiracy. So as a result, that's kind of the entry. So I believe at this point in time that may fall into the category of whether or not a conspiracy has been shown. Now, whether or not the jury believes that, buys it, they've proven it, prove it beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury satisfaction will be determined later. And whether or not that particular statement was made in furtherance of the conspiracy is again
Respectfully, Your
a
Honor,
question.
I gotta disagree because there's multiple steps.
Yeah, I understand that, but
And it has to be in furtherance of the conspiracy, and you as the gatekeeper, Judge,
well,
have to make that determination.
I've determined that that's made in pursuant from what the state's telling me they're trying to get admitted to, is made in furtherance of the conspiracy. So
Okay,
yes.
well, may we have a continuing?
Yes, sir, you certainly may, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. All parties, the Harvey rules in effect, I'll make it a continuing objection. All right, anything else?
I do. Your Honor, I don't know how state could argue anything from those words. There's no context.
They've made an argument, you disagree, and I'm gonna rule in their favor. And again, the jury ultimately will decide that issue. But as a threshold issue, I've made that determination over your objection and over your, I would say, disagreement.
What I'm trying to ask the court to put into the framework of your ruling for the state is that the words, we have a target on our back, does not go to potentially anything based upon that 17-second video or 10-second video. It is so out of context. We don't know what they're talking about.
But it's part of the state's evidence in this case. Ms. Hilton, you want to respond to that?
You're right. And so it shows a show of force. Like they collectively are bragging about whatever target that they have on their back and has put this on social media, because this is posted on Mr. I believe this will be identified as Mr. Garlington's page. And so on their public social media page, because this is how we received it, they're showing that, or telling to the world as a show of force, we got a target on our backs, whether they care or not. Again, that's showing that this gang, we got a target on our back, and this evidence can be placed before the jurors, and the jurors can decide what, if anything, they want to do with this evidence.
All right, I'm going to admit.
Your Honor, can I say one more thing? If we could play that one more time, it sounds like they may be saying we have turbans on our head, not targets on our head.
That's what the defense brought up. That's what Mr. Shard said that it said. So we quoted it from what Mr. Shard said. So I assume they all talked about it together before they came in here.
Well, it's not that clear as-
And if it's misleading, that's another reason to keep it out. If it's misleading, I'm saying what I heard. If Mr.
Just
Weinstein heard something
play it
different,
again,
then that's
please.
what he heard.
Okay, we can play it.
Fucking pussy. Yeah, we got turbulent out here.
He said turbans. He said turbans, guys. He
Fucking
didn't say
pussy. Yeah, we got turbulent out here.
Since we got turbans out here.
he
We
said
got turbans.
turbans on out here, not
We got,
talking on
we
out
got
here.
turbans on our
We
head.
got
Turbans.
turbans on our heads, so
Okay.
the we is the we.
All right, okay. All right.
Is that?
Well, I'm gonna admit it and let the jury consider for what it's worth. All right, so I'm gonna admit 343 over objection. All right, anything else as pertains to these two videos? All right, bring Mr. Copeland back in, please.
Sorry, that's mine. I take it.
They trying to stream Thug, man. That man said turbans, not target, man. They trying to put anything on the man, man. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
As you can
All right, ladies and
see,
gentlemen, please be seated.
hold on, let me see what he said.
All right, thank you, Sergeant Ingram. All right, Ms. Hilton, you may continue when ready, ma'am.
He back.
Have you shown that to defense counsel already? Yes. Okay, all right, you may approach now.
I'm gonna play for you a video without the sound. Some of you recognize first the people in the video. Looking at 343 Yankee, do you recognize some of the individuals in that video?
No,
You don't know any of those people?
no. At the gate, would have said nope, nope.
Permission to approach again?
You may, madam.
I'm now gonna show you what's been marked as 347 Yankee. Do you recognize any of the individuals in 347 Yankee?
No.
Mr. Coleman, earlier we talked about FaceTime. Have you ever called Young Thug using FaceTime?
No.
Is that your testimony here today?
I don't remember calling him on FaceTime.
Okay. Do you recall in June of 2015 having an interview with the Atlanta Police Department?
Yes.
Okay.
You said when?
June of 2015.
Yes.
Okay. And in that interview, do you recall it being you, Investigator Dennis, and Investigator Gaither with the Atlanta Police Department?
I remember being interviewed. I don't know who I was there.
Permission to approach?
As long as you've showed that to defense counsel already.
I'm gonna play portions of the video.
It's a crazy case, man. They trying to string the boy, man, for life, man. This is real, man. Crazy. Then they over there quiet to try to hide whatever they saying, man. They trying to get that boy bad. That's crazy as hell, man. Y'all be careful out here.
78 Yankee Echo 1. Is this you in this picture?
Can I see the picture?
You sure do.
It looked like it.
Okay. And do you know who Investigator Dennis is?
I can't see nobody else in that photo.
Okay. Is this date on this June 10th, 2015?
The hearsay and reading from a document that's not in evidence, I object.
Your Honor, we are impeaching Mr. Coleman.
It's not in evidence, you can't.
What's the document number? If you identified for the purpose of the record,
Yes,
which one is it?
378 Yankee Echo 1.
Hold on. What's the name of the exhibit? 378 what?
Yankee Echo 1.
The boy Woody don't know if he want to snitch. He don't know what he want to do. He don't know if he want to don't snitch. He don't know what the hell he want to do. This shit is crazy.
Okay, I'll sustain an objection as to unrelated, it's a foundation. So lay some foundation and we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, they got the
Looking at
interrogation video now.
what's going to be tendered as State's Exhibit 378 Yankee Echo. Is this you in the video?
No.
Your Honor, this time we're going to ask the tender State's Exhibit 378 Yankee for impeachment purposes only.
Any objection to states 378 Yankee Echo 1?
Your Honor, we're going to tender for impeachment purposes. No, this is the video.
I have several objections, but
Can I see it?
Your Honor,
Sir, can you step out?
when I step out, my head hurt.
Yeah, you can step out. Yes, sir.
That man talking about his head hurt. Man, it would have been anybody else, man. They wouldn't have let nobody got up. You come on, man. What the hell they got going on? Well, you know this is a corrupted case, man. The damn judge got earrings in the ear and shit. He coming out like he trapped. They let you know, man. The system is corrupted, man. I don't know what the hell they got going on, or they trying to get money out of somebody, or they trying to do that for a political purpose, but something up. So what the hell they finna give your boy some Tylenol or something? What the hell going on? It's been a long, tiring case, man. Them people even look tired, man. I know them folk ready to go home, man. This shit is crazy as ever. It's hella crazy.
My name is Alfonso, and I got Botox Cosmetic for the first time. The lines that I was concerned the most about were
We just waiting on these folks, y'all. That's it. Just wait. Yeah, man, they doing deliberation, man. So we gonna just go run a little music, man, till they get back. Let's go. Y'all stay tuned. How y'all feeling the day out there? Hope it's a beautiful day for everybody. We just waiting on them to get back with the sound, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. While we wait, man, let's go check out some video real quick. See what the hell going on out this mug, man. Let's go. Let's see what's going on like this motherfucker, man. Yeah. What the hell? See what the hell going on with that?
All right. Can we bring Mr. Copeland
Okay,
back
they
in,
back.
please?
They back. They back. They back. They back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, jury, it might be appropriate at this point in time that we take lunch. So why don't we say we'll take lunch to 1:45 and then see where the afternoon leads us, okay? Mr. Copeland, lunch, and we'll see you at 1:45, okay?
All right.
All right. All rise. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess we'll come back, man, when they start back, man. I guess we'll come back. They about to go to lunch. Let's check out some of the video I said we were gonna check out. Let go.
We'll be in recess until 1:45. See you then.
Uh-oh, it's going down. Texas versus Holyfield. This little thing right here so cute. I don't know. What going? I'm recording this, my boy. I gotta see this. You fighting too, little child? I don't know, maybe. Okay. You recording too, huh? No, I'm
Baby, come outside. I ain't gonna disrespect these people, huh? Come outside. Come in, the door lock, baby. You said come in, but you went down. Hit this door. Whoever hit the glass door first, move that with us, baby. Hit this door.
Well, they're wild, boy.
In there. In there. She went in there.
She in there.
I'm not gonna fight you now. Get up. I'm not gonna fight you. Get up. One more time, get up. I'm not gonna fight you at all. Get up. I already told you that. Get up. Get up.
Oh, man.
Hey, I don't wanna do that. Get up. It don't matter. You started a bunch of shit. Hi, y'all. Hi. Get up.
I ain't fighting.
Get up. I don't know the shit you talking about. Get up. You talking too much. Get up. You ain't gonna get up? Man, girl, I'm not gonna get up. You ain't gonna get up? I walked up 3 stairs. Why the fuck you come up here? Look, don't try to be friendly. I'm not being friendly with you. I walked up 3 stairs. My kids outside the heat. You finna get up. I'm finna pounce on this motherfucking bed. Get up. I'm trying to get up.
But they're wild, boy.
Get up. Bitch, get up, ho. Bitch, I'll be chance up. Bitch, get up, ho. Bitch, get up. I'm finna make you get up. Bitch, get up. Bitch, get up, ho. Bitch, get up. Bitch, get up, ho. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let go, my. She grabbed me again. Let go.
Well, until next time, guys. Like, subscribe, share, man. Y'all have a great day. Let go.